Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Clint. So this video is actually a re-upload of a video I did about 1.5 years ago. I deleted the original video because I had some copyrighted material on there. I've gone back, I've edited out the copyrighted material, and I've cut it down to just the fine points because this is supposed to be an install video. So I'm just kind of going back and covering in this video how I installed everything. Not step by step, but just showing you what I did. At the end of this video, I'm going to have an example. I'm going to play some music that's non-copyrighted so you can have an idea of what this little sub's going to sound like. We all know that the sound systems or the stereos in the Jeeps are lacking. I do not have the upgraded stereo, the Alpine system in my Jeep. I've just got the standard 7-inch. Honestly, for me, it works pretty well. I don't have to have extreme volume. Going down the road with the top off, I'm pretty happy with it. But the one thing with the JLs is it seems even the professional audio people are of the mind that the mids and highs on the standard JL system are pretty good. You know, if you put just a little bit more power to them, they're actually decent. But everybody knows the low end, the bass sucks. So I thought I was going to try something, just be cute. I started looking at powered subs, and this is what I came up with. This is a Rockville 10-inch. The sub in the enclosure and then the amp is already here. So these are your connections. This is an eBay item. I went to the company. The company actually has a website. The website's impressive. It seems like it's good stuff, but for the price, I can't imagine that it's real good. I'm just trying to be realistic. If I can get just a little bit more bass, if I can get that out of it, I'm going to be happy. And honestly, this whole kit here was $100, and it was like it was less than 110 bucks. So for that, at that price point, I'm not expecting a lot, but we'll see. My phone beeped. I'll be the guinea pig here, and you know, if it turns out to be junk, I'm going to tell you it's junk. Don't buy it. But if it suits my needs, if your needs are similar to mine, then you know it might be worth it. So I bought the kit that comes with a wiring harness and all that. It's got a bass knob, so you can turn it up and down remotely. There's the wire for that, and obviously your high inputs. I bought a line out converter. I'm just going to use RCAs, and I'll explain all that in the installation. I'm not going to go through, you know, and record every step, but I will at least show you guys what I've done in each step. Okay guys, just to show you where I'm at right now, I run the power cable up under all this plastic trim. You can see the blue cable right there, and my ground, I actually grounded right here to this stud. When you pull this stud off right here, it's a 13 millimeter, I think. You pull that off, that's bare metal. Okay, so I just attached a connector to it, put it right in there, and there's my ground. Okay, the power cable runs up all the way up under here and up under the dash. And if you remember on a JK, there was a thing, right? So this little plastic thing, instead of being rubber, it's plastic, and you can't see it now because I haven't made all my connections yet, but it slides right down there in that hole right there, right? So if you just, from the inside, from the cab, if you just push it out, and it'll pop right out. And then so I just drilled a hole in it big enough for my power cable, run it up through, and run it up this way. And I'll probably come back later and clean it up. I may actually feed it through here because this is where the factory wiring harness is. But I'm just kind of I'm not a stereo wiring guru, so I just kind of want to get it to work first, and then I'll come back and clean it up. So the next thing I'm at right now is your speaker wiring for your soundbar. Up here comes up your passenger side B pillar. All right, and if you go online, you can find the wiring diagram. You can see that's a wad of wires. All right, but like I did, I went online and downloaded the wiring diagram, so I'm able to pick out which ones are my speaker wires. And it is these two, and oddly enough, they're kind of wrapped together, so it was kind of obvious to me when I looked at it. These, because I knew I was looking for green, but the green, the dark green right here, these are the right side speakers, the passenger side, and then the gray with the green lines are the left side, are the driver's side speakers. So I'll just have to cut those, unwind them, splice them into my line out converter, and then I'll just run the RCAs under the carpet to the amp. So, and then I can just basically 3M tape the converter inside this panel. Okay, so I've got this, everything's all wired up, and obviously you can tell that there's a mess back here, and I haven't tucked everything away yet. What I did for the remote wire was on the JL Rubicons. I don't know about the Saharas and the Sports, but we've got a 12-volt outlet right here. So it was real easy to just pull this carpet back, pop these panels off, and just splice right into that right there. There's two wires on it, a pink wire and a black wire, and the pink wire is the hot wire. So I just used one of these, right? Put the pink wire through there, and then my remote wire on this side, snapped it together, bam, I got power. I'm surprised, and I'm pretty happy about it at the same time. I mean, it was 4.5 hours of work and a lot of cussing. Those speaker wires. So that whole thing, I showed you that earlier. That was a mess. You know, I'm not a professional audio installer. You just take your time and put it together. I'm going to, if you're realistic about your expectations at this, I mean, I still have to tune it, and I don't know a whole lot about that. I've got online, and I've read articles. I mean, the best way to do it is with a meter, specifically designed for detecting distortion, and I'm not going to go buy one of those. I'm not that critical about it, but from what I understand is you turn all your levels on your head unit to the medium setting, right? Your treble, your mids, and your bass. Just put it all right in the middle, and then you turn the volume on the head up as, now make sure your gain and all your knobs on your sub or on your amp are turned all the way down. And then you turn the volume on your head up till it starts to distort, till it gets so loud it sounds like shit. So then you back it off a little bit, and obviously you have to leave it there. And so then you go back to your amp and you take the gain with the head unit at that level. You turn the gain up until it becomes distorted and sounds like crap, and you back it off a little bit. That's the way I understood it's done. It's a little 10-inch sub. I think the box says, you know, 1,000 watts and all that crap, and what you need to look at is the RMS. I think this is 150, and I guarantee you this is going to put out more than enough for what I need, what I want. First impressions, I'm digging it. This is the best $100 I've spent so far. So I'm gonna guzzle a Gatorade and then probably open a beer and see if I can tune this into some music I like, and then start buttoning everything back up. Again, Rockville Audio. They've got a website. You can find them on Amazon and eBay. If it works for any extended length of time, and it's a good $100 spent. All right, so I told you I was gonna have a give you a small sample of what this sub sounds like. Now, year and a half later, I've obviously done a lot of different things. My sub is mounted inside my diabolical slipstream, and obviously with the speaker sticking right out the middle hole there, I think it sounds pretty good. So I've got some non-copyrighted music here, and we're gonna jam it out so you guys can hear what this thing sounds like. Well, you're not going to win any contests with it, and it's not going to rattle your doors, but it's more than adequate for me. I really like the system. So, hope you guys liked the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until the next time, keep the shiny side up. Jeep on.